Hi, today, Bonnie, we have with us Tanya, who is going to tell us about what's happening with Logistic Care with one of our newer clients.
Hello. So one of our clients was actually having a bit of difficulties getting to the office, being that grandma is the primary person that brings him to his appointments. Upon grandma canceling a few appointments, I told her about Logistic Care, and she was totally open to it. So I went ahead and scheduled all of their future visits so that Logistic Care would be able to pick them up and bring them to the appointment. It's been about 2 weeks since the transportation has started, and in those 2 weeks, there's already been about 3 issues. There was a time where they failed to pick them up at the proper time, so we almost had to bring them home ourselves. We were able to contact them and get them to come in. We were able to contact them and get them to come in. At that point, it may have been maybe over 45 minutes past the time that they were supposed to be here. We had another instance where they showed up too early because they were backed up for the day. So instead of picking them up at the proper time, they had called grandma in advance and asked if any chance they can get picked up earlier due to the fact that they were backed up. When that happens, basically what they failed to tell them is that although they're going to be picking them up early, their scheduled time to go back home does not change. So the child not only arrives too early for their actual scheduled appointment, now their appointment is over and they're going to wait even longer, sometimes up to an hour. So they don't tell the parents that what they're trying to do is pick them up early so that they could fit more people into their schedule. However, at that point, the child is the one who suffers because they get here too early for their appointment, and now they're waiting over an hour, and everything that was done in the session is basically thrown out the window. So we have mom here.
And today, I'll let mom, this is Grandma, and
Girl.
This is Anna. Okay, Anna, tell me what happened today. So today, they called you.
They called me like about, it was about 1:40, 1:45 exactly. And they said that to be ready, that they will be arriving like about 15 minutes. So it was about 2:10, I will say, when they arrived to pick me up. And I mentioned it to the cab driver that it was too early, and he just answered me that that they were backed up, so that's why they were picking up people early.
It makes no sense. They were backed up, so they were picking up people early.
That's what exactly he told me.
Those are the exact words. They were backed up, so they picked her up early. And even though you explained to him that this was a half hour earlier for the appointment.
Yes, and that's why he answered me.
And so then when we got here today, because he's pretty new here, when we decided we would bring him earlier because he gets antsy in the waiting area. And so then because the therapist that just started treating him was busy doing something else, the new therapist went out to get him to come in, and he got frightened, and then it just threw off his entire time at in the waiting area.
Right, because his appointment was for 3:15 and they arrived probably by 2:30. So at that point, we try to accommodate the families, which not every facility is willing or able to do, but we usually try to accommodate the families because of the non-stop issues with Logistic Care. However, with accommodations come, different therapists, different times, and children need routine, and being that another therapist went to get him, that's when the breakdown happened. So these are things that Logistic Care don't see. They make it seem as though they're doing a family a favor, when in actuality the family is doing them the favor by letting them pick them up early because now they can fit in 3 more people.
But then what happens is that a couple things happen. One is they come in early. If we see them, if we see them early, see who's on the phone. If we see them early.